Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. This is Detroit Lenny. And you're watching Morning Wood right here on the Max Wagers Network, brought to you by Picks and Parlays and, of course, Caesars Sportsbook. They've got a great deal for all new accounts. Get signed up with Caesars, and they're going to hook you up with up to $1,100 in first bet insurance. You guys can use this promo code MORNINGCZR or just check out the description of this video and find the link. Click on it. Get yourself hooked up. If you're over at picksandparlays.net looking for premium plays, we changed our promo code. It is now NHL. So if you're looking for premium plays from, I had this whole conversation with Nick Earle last night. He wanted to make it cup. I wanted to make it NHL. This is my reasoning, because this is a word I'm going to have to say over and over and over again. This is the difference my mouth makes. Okay. Watch my mouth. When you say NHL, it ends in a smile. When you say cup, it ends with this face. Cup. I don't want to say cup. I want to say NHL. And that is what
I think it should be Stanley, because you could end with a smile too. Stanley.
It's way too many letters for a promo code, but
we have Morning CZR. That's Russian for something.
It could be Caesar. Technically be Roman.
Okay.
Just saying. Czar. I mean, I'll give you Czar. I'll give you Czar for Russian. What's up, Tony Cobbs? I'm sorry. I'm so into sleep right now and going to bed early and waking up.
So into sleep.
We had a meeting last night, and then me and Escher hardcore into basketball. He's got like basketball coming, and I came back from the court and down. I was done. Hi, Honey and Money in Detroit and Twin. Yeah. So Tim Earle, I was going to call him Detroit Twin. Tim Earle is going to be on. It's WNBA Wednesday. So we've got Tim Earle coming in. Also, Danny Daniels won the last Woodies standing. Danny Dangerfield.
200 smackaroos.
Wings 200 buckarooskies. And the last Woody standing. Get it, Danny. Get it. So that most def happened. How many are still left in Woody?
I don't know.
Yo. So I've got an angle. I text some of you
25.
about this morning. 25. Okay. Twins manager said, pull the pitcher. Nah, let him give up more hits and runs. Sometimes that happens. So I have a funny little angle this morning. I was watching the news. Apparently in Milwaukee, there's a haunted hotel called the Feister or the Fister. It's definitely haunted if it's called the Fister. People probably don't want to stay there again if that's the situation. So Julie knows about it. So the Braves had to stay at that haunted hotel last night.
This is why Julie's on them.
I am taking the Brewers first 5 and full game today against the Braves because I feel like, even if they weren't haunted last night, they were probably a little uneasy, maybe didn't sleep so well, maybe a little bit worried, So,
why are they staying in a place like this? Apparently
it's a thing. Like Bryce Harper stayed there. I think there was something about it, like an electricity outage. My phone's in the other room. Last night,
we're talking about a team worth $1 bajillion. Do they ride the bus to these games too? Do they have a team? Are they playing first class, coach? I don't understand.
My friend Sean Kachi, he's one of the Morning Woodies. We did stats at the Aviators together. He's a huge Braves fan. So I said this to him, and he's like, how could this happen? It says the Atlanta Braves woke up to an extended power outage at their hotel in downtown Milwaukee on Monday that also left some without running water. Some players were unable to shower at the Feister Hotel, which is already infamous among ball players for allegedly being haunted. Bryce Harper, Michael Young, Pablo Sandoval are among players who have claimed encounters with ghosts at the 129-year-old building. The Braves on Monday were more concerned with light switches than angry spirits. So by mid-morning, I think if we don't hurry up and shower, all the hot water is going to be gone. So this is where I'm at on this one. Snichter joked about a possible solution to the shower issue. Situated a few blocks away from the hotel, there's a big lake there, he said, referring to Lake Michigan. So there's that. I feel like our feed is haunted today. Like my internet's out because I keep seeing myself freeze. So that's the situation. I'm sorry, guys. Steven says, I can't find what I'm looking for in that prop, J-Rock. I believe you, but I can't find it. Corma, you're rolling with those Mariners today. All right, let's see what's up with the get down. What else? Ooh, I cashed the Blues puck line first period and puck line full game. I was proud of that. So thank you, Lenny, because really I'm just kind of going off of things that you say. And then I'm like, hey, that's a great idea. I'm going to do that. So.
Oh, by the way, yesterday we had an issue. Not really an issue, but like in handicap 10 more than anything. There's double headers. I'm not guessing which game you're betting. And I'm sure in the hell, and I'm specifically talking to you, Robert Salgado, because you're arguing with me on Facebook right now. I'm specifically talking to you. I'm not checking timestamps to see when this game goes off. I'm not doing that. You want to win $250, you're going to put in the handicap 10. When you put it in there, you're going to say game 1, game 2.
It's not on their screenshot? Like who the pitchers are or anything like that?
No, because you don't have to, because you can just listen. Like when I put in Caesar's screenshots, it just says action. So for pitchers, it's just action. So, and it just says, like mine yesterday was like the one Nerfy I had or whatever, but it was for the first game, but it didn't say first game, but I typed it in, game 1, Nerfy, regulate. So I'm just saying, just be clear about what your picks is.
Well, Roberto Salgado says, oh wait, this is 1-1. The White Sox were down 1-0 at the end of the 5th inning.
Yeah, because I looked at the wrong game. Because he didn't say it
was White Sox pick is for the first game at 1:11 p.m.
Where'd he say? Yeah, where'd he say that?
Right there. I'm looking at Tuesday Handicapper. Is the Miami Heat and the Chicago White Sox minus half a run?
I don't read all that. I click on the thing.
It says Roberto Salgado Jr. White Sox pick is for the first game at 1:11.
I'm just saying, somebody else is going to mess it up.
Lenny is right.
He is right. He's right in this particular saying. I'm bitching because I used him as an example of miscommunication that could get overlooked. I'm not spending all night and day analyzing everything. I'm just saying I'm going through these. I'm blowing through them.
The lonely capper's got to pick his games at night.
That's right.
Ryan Dance taking the Twins. They can suck my butt. Whoa. I don't like them. Looking like a baby face, Leonard, a baby face. I started a new contest over on the Facebook page. It's a parlay party, okay? 2 money line picks. That's what it is. 2 money line picks. Go ahead and put a point spread in there. See if you move on to tomorrow.
I'm doing it.
Go ahead. I'm not even going to look because I don't care because you didn't follow the directions. But yeah, parlay party.
I'm going to put my picks in, but I'm not going to tell you what game they're for.
Well, I'm still not going to care. Also not going to care. Yeah, you guys make it easy on us or we're not doing it for you. It's just that easy. For your last one, you're going to take Logan Webb to record a win at plus 120. That's a fun bet. We're kind of over some of y'all's bets also. If you could quit being dicks, if you can quit being Woodies about some of your bets, like the who scores first and shit, y'all don't make this hard on us. Pedro Mas, you forgot your pick.
Everybody's got an angle. That's why I like it. Everybody's trying to figure out a way around stuff.
Yeah, which is cool, but it's cool if you're winning money. But if you're us and we have, then at least tell us if they won. Like send the screenshot of whether or not it won.
But here's the thing: in the particular instance, I have the. That's my Woody pick. My last Woody pick is the Braves Brewers.
Nerfy.
I
thought about that.
I put it on the Facebook page.
I want the under for 5. That's what Sean liked. I'm not $40 on this game. Did it start?
It's about to.
It's about to go.
Oh yeah, it's top of the first. 1 out already. We're crushing it.
Let's go.
I should probably pay attention to the chat and put these people's picks in too. Sleep is not needed.
I text
him, Earle. He says, yes, I am. Don't rush me.
He's in the chat.
115.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes.
Right.
Only so long we can listen to Tim Earle talk.
That's true.
I love you, Tim. So the Warriors tonight, we got 84% of the money on the Warriors, 67% of the tickets. It's at 5.5, and it's not going anywhere right now. Also have 55% of the money on the over, 62% of the tickets on the over. That number's not moving either. That's not enough money to move a line, 55%. 84% most definitely is. What was that yesterday? 5.5 to a 5 to a 5.5. The public has 83% of the money on Golden State. It's just hard to go against Golden State at home for me. It's like, huh?
I won't.
You won't?
I won't do it.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I had a nice cash yesterday on Tampa Bay reverse puck line plus money, and then yes, you did. And then I also I had him on the puck line. I cashed money yesterday. Let's just say that St. Louis let me down, but that was a good game. Went in overtime. Yeah,
that was a really good game. Danny Dangerfield Daniels, you won the last Woody standing. Congratulations. Listen to me carefully. So I'm tired of y'all getting this screwed up too. Email morningwood@gmail, Danny Dangerfield. And I need, listen, your mailing address.
Pay attention. There'll be a test.
I need to know where to send your t-shirt. When I send that t-shirt, what size would you like that t-shirt to be? I need to know that. And then also your PayPal address. Where do I send the money? Okay. It's kind of simple, but every week it gets hung up.
I think maybe we should word it differently. Like, if I was to give you money, where do you want me to send it?
Yeah. No.
If you want a t-shirt, where do I send it to?
Everybody wants Cash App. Can I just give you my Cash App? Yeah, but I'm not going to send you any money. You can give me your Cash App all day, but I'm not going to send any money to it because that's not how this works.
I mean, my Cash App too. I mean, I'm just saying.
All right, Timothy is here. Leg show's going to go Rockies on the run line. Who's coming to Vegas for EDC? Not me. I mean, I live here and I'm not going to that. My friend Rocky is in town though. He's setting up. Love BJ's today in the MLB. Just don't know whether run line or money line is better. You did take the Mets today after I swore off them for the season. I took them, the other team besides the Mets the other day, and I lost. And I was like, damn it, I forgot the Mets were playing them. Everybody on the Astros get a home run yesterday except Altuve. Oof. Ooh, how many bases did his ass get, though? Did we ever figure that out? I hate trying to figure out how many bases.
So if he gets a run, I don't know. I hate those bets.
If he gets a run, Tim knows this. Tim's good at Timothy.
I was pulling it up now as you guys were mentioning. Good to see it. When you go basis props, it's 100% off of what he does after he hits. Like, he hits, if he gets a double, that's 2, single 1. Stolen base does not count for anything. If he gets a single and scores, it's still only 1. And I'm pulling up Houston box score. Let's see, Jose Altuve. He got 1 hit.
It was a double.
And it was a double, so he got 2.
Okay, so I do know how to do it. But, yeah, I still don't know how to do it. But, okay, thank you for explaining that.
So, real quick, what the hell is this? Is this your last Woody? And if it's the White Sox game, what do you want them to do?
I think he's just saying something about yesterday. I don't even mean to have him up right now.
No, I clicked it because I didn't know, because he's still in the new. He won last week's last Woody, but there's this week's last Woody that he's in, and I didn't know if this was a pick. So that's
Danny Dangerfield Daniels. What the damn are you talking about? I don't know why I don't have. Oh, there you are. You do have a banner. I knew it. I knew it.
I don't too much on-screen time with Tim. So goodbye.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye. So, how's it going? How you doing? How's your day?
Yeah, can't complain. Did my show? Did Higgs' show? I get to hang out with you guys for a minute.
What do you, because Sean Austin was asking, I figure I'll ask you, what do you think? Blue Jays run line, money line, or just stay away?
Blue Jays owe me money. I guess the Blue Jays are my Mets to you. I can never get them right. I think I've bet a Blue Jays game like 10 times this year, and I've won two of them. Blue Jays are a team I just can't get right. Whenever I bet on them, they look like the Reds. Whenever I bet against them, they look like the Dodgers. I can't get it right. I bet the over, their Cy Young awards. I bet the under, they let up grand slams. I can't get them right. So
is it a base if they walk him?
I want to say no, because I believe it's
just
off
on
hitting, but I could be wrong. It could depend on
it
could depend on the book.
I don't think so either. I would say no.
Normally, the book will tell you.
I vote we take those bets out.
Off hits. What?
I vote we take those bets out. Don't allow.
Okay.
I'll think about it. Astros against the Red Sox. Did you see that guy catch 2 homers last night? The one guy caught 2
I saw it on TikTok. One guy did a video on it, but I did not see it live. That was kind of a, and he was on the Monster, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. His chick was so stoked. So stoked. Okay, so Daniel Daniels is going with the Rangers over 5.5. Congratulations, Danny. Congratulations for you. It's the Brewers. Yeah, mine is
I
Phillies.
Can't get them right either,
I thought I was good with the Mets. Like, I've bet with the Mets 2 or 3 times this season and been fine. It's the Phillies for me this season, but then I just got hit by the Mets, and I'm like, oh, this again? Huh? New York? This again? Okay, got it. Thrilled.
Everybody has their team that they can't get right.
So tell me what you like, Tim, and I'll fade it. Put it in the chat, y'all. What's your team?
I was leaning Seattle, but I'm not betting that game.
Okay. You like those bets, but I agree with Lenny. It's way easier for you guys. If I know how to do it, then I'm okay with it, because really it's just like scrolling right to the bottom and it'll tell you on covers like Jose Altuve, and then it's got the 2 in there. So that's telling me he had 2 bases or he got a double. I just wanted to make sure I'm reading it right. I don't mind it.
I got you.
See where I don't mean to interrupt, but this is where I screw up. If he scores a run, I in my head thinks, okay, he touched all the bases, so that's over 1.5.
Yeah, but he didn't, because the other guy didn't touch the other bases.
Right.
The stolen bases don't count.
Nope. Stolen bases don't count.
Phillies
if they go from first to third on a base hit, doesn't count. Phillies still lose yesterday. They're now 2-5 on Tuesdays. I keep mentioning to Nick, Phillies don't win on Tuesday. He keeps blowing it off. I almost bet the Padres yesterday. I didn't, but Phillies don't win on Tuesdays.
I swear, Nick will argue about being right until, I mean, it's crazy how much that guy can argue about being right when he's so obviously wrong. We have statistical analysis over a baseball season and 7 more games, and you're telling us we're the crazy ones? All right. Go ahead. Giants on the run line for Corey Flagger, my love. Marlins run line. Okay, so Timothy, let's talk some WNBA. That's what I was trying to do, is pull up who's playing today in the WNBA.
Is one game today. We get the Chicago Sky and the Seattle Storm.
In Seattle. All right, break it on down.
Well, I got 2 plays for it, because I have an idea in mind for this one, and it's the over in Seattle. So that if Seattle scores 78 points, which they are averaging that this year, I'm guaranteed at least 1 win. I got Seattle at plus 3.5. They're off to a little bit of a rough start to the season. They won their first game of the year against Minnesota. Minnesota's not a good team. Since then, they've lost to Vegas, Phoenix, and Phoenix. Those teams I honestly have in my top 4 too, so I don't blame them on that one. Chicago, off to a decent start this year. They lost their first game of the year against the Sparks, which I called. And then they absolutely smacked around the Liberty and then barely won against Minnesota. I don't know. I like Seattle coming home in this game. I'm getting plus points. I know one of their main players is injured, but fade the injury report. I like Seattle in this one just to, at bare minimum, get 78 points. I think they could do that against a Chicago defense. Chicago's defense has actually been solid the first couple of games, but they're allowing about 75 points a game. I get 20 points a quarter from Seattle. I'm guaranteed at least either the over or Seattle. So just going to run with both of those. And at the bare minimum.
I don't understand how you're guaranteed Seattle or the – I'm not sure how the guarantee is coming.
If Seattle scores at least –
a lock.
Okay, if Seattle scores 78 points, either – it goes over the 160, I believe it is, or Seattle covered the 3.5. Because if they scored 78, In order for Seattle not to cover, Chicago had to have scored 82, which would end up making it 100 and no, okay, so they would need 79, but it would guarantee that either the Seattle plus 3.5 or the over would cash, because if Chicago scores under the total, then Seattle cashes in general, or if Seattle scores 79, the over hits or the plus 3.5 hits. I'm guaranteed at least one.
77.
So what?
What if Seattle scores 77?
Oh,
so
no.
With the number 78 is what you're
with
saying.
79. With as long as Seattle scores 79, then we're guaranteed at least Seattle covering the spread or the over. I know, a lot of math.
And I just don't like the word guarantee, I guess. That's what's standing out to me.
I got a headache.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm just saying, all those numbers, the headache. So what do I bet?
Seattle.
I'm betting the over, and I'm betting Seattle.
All right. I'm on it. I don't think it's a guarantee, but I'm on it.
No, it's not a guarantee because Seattle can always score less. But I like Seattle in this game, and I'm thinking if Seattle wins, they're scoring at least 79. I believe that's their team total was 78.5 or something, so I think they go over that. I like Seattle. Seattle's a good team. They've played some good opponents in Phoenix and Vegas the last 3 games, so I think they get one back at home.
I'm on it.
Let's do it.
Done. I'm with you. Ride or die, Timmy. Ride or die.
That's the only game today because we had 5 games yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, this is a soccer. Oh, I love the Portland Timbers. All right, go Timbers, go. So who else are you liking today in the baseball, in the NBA? What else are you looking at today?
Basketball. I've been riding them all playoffs. I'm going to continue riding the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, I heard you guys' conversation that you guys can't fade Golden State at home. That's fine. I'm gonna keep riding Dallas. I bet them pretty much every single game this playoffs, and I'm being profitable doing it. I'll bet them both games, both first and second games.
We could figure it out then, Lenny.
First of all, I would have no problem with that. Okay,
yeah, I can figure all of this out.
I learned drug math before I learned real math. Like, I'm just saying.
So Bueller, here's a question for you, Tim. Bueller's under 17.5 strikeouts is plus 140, but at home he gives up the most hits, and in the last 4 games, he only went 5 innings. Am I superstitious or super fictitious? You're only a little stitious.
I'm thinking you mean 17.5 outs. 17.5 strikeouts is a lot.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you mean outs, and I like the over in that game, so I think he gets hit around, but that I could see him going a little bit less because the Dodgers rotation right now is in a little bit of a weird spot since like last weekend when they had to put Kershaw on the DL and then move everybody up, and I think it's still funky. So what is Lenny dancing in the? Anyways,
I love cashing my last Woody standing before the show ends.
So the Nerfy hit in the
yeah.
In which game?
The Braves.
I'm guessing that's Atlanta. I have the under in that one, so good. But no, I could definitely see the Dodgers get hit around a little bit, or Bueller get hit around. Yeah, he means out. I got you. I understood what you meant. 17.5 strikeouts at plus 140. I'm going to take every single day. And that'll only not hit like 6 times, 7 times in history. So I don't know. But no, I like that.
So what do you think of the over or the under in the Mavericks game?
I think for that one, I ride the under. But I have I don't have a bet on the total. I just have the Mavericks. It would be a lean towards the under, but we said that last night with the Heat game, and that one went over. We're saying maybe it could be a little bit more defensive. If the Mavericks are winning that game, it's probably going under. If the Golden State Warriors are winning that game, it's probably going over. So if you like the Mavericks, under. If you like the Golden State Warriors, over, because if the Warriors are winning, that means they're hitting 3 after 3 after 3. If Mavericks are winning, that means they're playing a tight defensive game.
So the Grizzlies were really, really good at those first quarter, first halves. Like they were a pretty solid first half team. And I would often jump on the Warriors at like, plus points, plus money. Sometimes it'd only be like a plus 110. But if I can snag those Warriors at plus money, I want them pretty much, because I feel like I'll be able to get on the other side later on, or I can just win it outright. How are the Mavericks as a first half team?
It's not really more of a Mavericks type deal. I think I would be all right with going, and I normally don't bet these, and I know Joe Kryptonite mentioned it in the ESB show today. First quarter, first half with the Mavericks, because when it comes out to it, Dallas might be riding with a little bit of momentum after their game 7, and the Warriors haven't played in a while. We saw that. We saw that with the Boston game last night, where Boston won the first half by like 8 points, and then Miami went on a 22-2 run to start the second half, and you don't recover from that. But I could definitely see Dallas winning the first quarter, first half. And if that's the case, I think they stay in the game. I honestly think they steal game 1, but we're at least one of the two in Golden State. So if I bet Mavericks money line on game 1 and game 2, if they split out, I'm profitable. So that's kind of my thoughts on that one. So
that's kind of how I liked it. That's why I asked the question, was because I like the Mavericks. I like the dog in the first half of the first quarter to come out strong, and then the home team kind of, simmer down. Let's get it done now. If that happens, of course we don't know what's going to happen, but that's an angle that I've liked to play. So, okay. All right. Let me look into that. Right now then.
For the record, I don't have any money on first quarter or first half because I don't really bet those, but that would be kind of where that would kind of be a good angle to look at. Plus, Golden State was not really good first quarter, first half against Memphis. So
yeah, but Memphis is really good at that. That's what I was asking. Are the Mavericks like a Memphis where they're a good first half team?
They're hit or miss, like every other team. But I feel like they could cover it. But I don't know.
All right. Okay. Pedro Moore likes Bueller over 6.5 strikeouts.
I could see him getting that because the Diamondbacks do strike out a decent amount of times. But I like the over in that game because Dodgers have been really hitting. And I think if Arizona gets 2 runs, I think the total was like at 8. Dodgers get 7. And I think that you get a good offensive performance, especially against, I believe it was Zach Davies for the Diamondbacks today. So I definitely think that Dodgers hit. And if Arizona gets a couple, I think we get an over.
Yeah, it is Davies and Bueller.
Plus, Bueller hasn't been all that good this year.
I've got 8.5. Yeah, Bueller, he kind of had like I don't want to compare him to Gio, but, he kind of had that great year where everyone's like super high on him and we love Walker Bueller. And then, because remember last year on the show, it'd say he's the only Dodger pitcher I won't fade is Bueller. I'll fade his ass now. I have no problem fading Walker Bueller.
Yeah, he had a really good year last year where he pitched to a 2.47 ERA. He was, top 3 in the Cy Young race? He's still pitching well, 41 innings. He's got a 2.81 ERA, 35 strikeouts. He's having a solid year, but he's just not the same guy. It could be a little bit of recency bias because people could see, hey, he just allowed 5 earned runs on 9 hits against the Phillies. But I feel like this is another spot where Arizona can hit, or they're going to try to. And bases loaded race. Good, I have their run line. Sorry, Lenny. But I feel like Bueller gets hit a little bit, and this game goes over.
It's a lot. Do you think like that's a test to like why a pitcher has a great breakout year and then the next season is not so much? Do you think it has to do with the pressure of like having that breakout year, or is it just kind of coming back down to earth?
It's most of the time if you have a big come out year, people don't really have much on you. And then all of a sudden you have a big year, you got a lot of film on you, and people are going to go, oh, well, in a 2-1 count, he likes to go to his fastball 53% of the time, or whatever the deal is. Right. And they'll be able to get a scouting report for it, and they'll be able to counter it. So it's very rare. That's why whenever somebody has multiple seasons fantastic in a row, like Kershaw or somebody like that back in the day, like you're getting that's like a rare feat, because once a team has film on you, it's going to be very difficult to continue the success. That's why Robbie Ray is not having as good of a season this year.
Right. Or Chris Flexen. He seems like
Chris
he was
Flexen as well. Yeah.
rushing it last year and this year. How's Casey Mize? I haven't been following him as much as I like to, but I feel like
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, me
I haven't
too.
seen
Like,
him.
I see his name and then I don't ever see him pitch, and I don't.
Is he injured, Lenny?
Yeah, he was on the 10-day for a minute.
There it
He had a little. He missed a couple starts, but he hasn't been anything to write home about. Average at best.
I'll pull up his stats.
Is the
Casey Mize.
Tariq Skubal is the guy that you really want to look out for. He had a no-hitter last year. On this day last year,
Really?
he had one. As a matter of fact, I saw it earlier. So I wouldn't be surprised. He's turning into a bigger spot in the rotation for the future of the Detroit Tigers than Casey Mize is, in my opinion. Casey Mize gotten off to a slow start. Not a bad start, but a very slow start.
It's a long season, though. Everyone can still pull it together. But yeah,
Rays just scored.
It's just to bring up the point that just because someone was great last year, like on the other hand, Kluber, who's been my ultimate fade forever, Kluber's not that bad this year. Kluber's not the worst ever. Severino, I faded forever. He's back from injury. He's not so bad this year. I'm gonna include my 5 minute. I call it Gorilla Glued. I got Gorilla Glued. Good point on new pitchers. That's exactly what happened with the O's last night. Brand new pitcher Gillespie came in the 8th, then he goose-egged the Yanks facing their best hitters. This is a huge thing. This was like Justin Herbert for me in football. It's a huge thing for me in football when a guy comes that nobody knows. No one's got a book on him, especially if he's a little quarterback who, who was it? Tyrod Taylor that got knocked out, or was it T.Y. Hilton? Tyrod Taylor was the
Tyrod Taylor. T.Y. Hilton's a wide receiver.
Back that what's his name, Herbert replaced, and just had a fantastic year. So yeah, it's one of those things. They ain't got a book on you. It's an angle I'd definitely like to follow. You have over 7 in the Tigers Rays. May have
it's 3-0.
Over. It's 3-0. You're looking good.
Out. You're making me nauseous with this shit. Jesus Christ. I'm already all spooked from the hotel haunting. Okay. Lenny just said. Shit. It makes my screen freeze every time you do that. Lenny, did you get Ryan Page? I think he did. If you put it in there, I'm sure he did.
I don't want to come in and frighten you.
I can see your picture right there. We need a way that you can just like mist in. It's not so abrupt.
Oh, like a
just stay in with us. You don't have to go. Yeah, just stay in.
Okay, I'm gonna gently click the button. Maybe that works.
I like how we think this is different. I'm gonna gently click it and like slam them out.
He kills me. Damn it, Pedro! He just left. Lenny,
just give us a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Okay. Back to I'm just gonna say
this whole video is gonna be like doing the robot, like the whole rewatch of this. Yeah, it's just gonna be stuttering. What do you think of the Dodgers nerfy? I'm kind of liking it.
I mean, it's Walker Buehler on the mound,
like a PowerPoint slide, like a little fizzle in, and then just
Zach
fizzle
Davies.
out. Yeah.
I mean, I like it, but I think it was juiced. If I wasn't.
Can I say I would rather lean towards the Yerfy? I think that the Dodgers get something off of Zach Davies in the first inning. I don't bet it, but I would lean that way.
I would normally say yes, Tim Earle, but the way that the Dodgers have been playing as of late,
it's been really good. 24 runs in the last 3 games.
That's not. I mean, 12 of those were in one game.
Correct.
Against the Diamondbacks. And 7 against the Diamondbacks, 5 against the Diamondbacks, 5-4. But, I mean, how many of those runs came in the first inning? The Diamondbacks, in the last one, there was 2. I mean, and that was really it. I mean, the last 5 games,
That's what I was going to look at, was how many were in the first. I did that whole thing last night where I plugged in my phone to my charger, and then my charger wasn't plugged into anything. So I thought I had a fully charged phone, but I did not.
I'm not a fan of the nerfy, though.
Okay, Davies.
I think it was a little too juiced for me, but Arizona can score 2.
Okay, so Davis had nothing against the Cubs, Nothing against the Rockies. First inning, they scored against the Cards in the first. When they played the Dodgers took 3 in the first. Oops.
In the last 5 games, they scored twice in the first inning.
Yeah.
So
Who, the Dodgers or the Diamondbacks?
The Dodgers. I didn't look at the Diamondbacks.
I'm just saying in Davies' last 5 starts, he's only got scored on, well, it was once. 3 times in 1 inning in the first inning, but it was all by the Dodgers.
I could see it. I didn't like it because of the Zach Davies angle on it. I'm not a fan of him. Yes. And plus, I think the Arizona Diamondbacks are frauds. I don't think they're.
Yeah, they are. They're right back down to earth.
Yeah, they're coming back down to earth, and the Dodgers are in great shape to put them back down there. So, I'll be honest with you. I just like, I'd probably lean more Dodgers run line. First 5.
I just like the over. I think the Dodgers get to Zach Davies early and often.
That's fair.
Early and often.
That's just thoughts on that one.
You can score 1 run in.
They could too. It only takes 1 swing. And Diamondbacks have been, they've been known to walk and homer.
Yeah, so.
Dodgers first inning money line. Freed, not a fan. I'm not a fan of him.
You don't like fried chicken? You don't like Max fried chicken today?
First inning, Razor confusing team. Yeah, they're one I haven't really been able to get my head wrapped around. We got to get Steve.
Tigers are already switching out their pitcher.
They should. He's a damn bum.
Oh, he's injured. He apparently injured himself.
Oh shit. Not injured. He just
according to MLB, it says injury delay.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not watching the game.
Rodriguez, he's the guy they signed in the offseason from Boston, Erod or whatever. And they were like,
I mentioned that today. I said I like the Rays run line. The Rays have seen Rodriguez when he was on Boston. They hit against Rodriguez. Rodriguez has not been good this year. Tigers can't hit. It's 3-0. I already feel confident in my run line because I don't.
And it's bases loaded with 1 out. Here's the thing. I think. I also think it messed with. We talked about Casey Mize earlier. I think it messed with his psyche a little bit. Up until last year, he was their ace for the Tigers. He was their number 1 guy. And then you bring in Erod, who you couldn't sign a better pitcher in the offseason except for this guy from Boston.
They spent too much money on Javier Baez.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they spent too much money on him.
He's been good, but they spent a lot of money on Javier Baez.
They spent a lot of money on him, but I think it was well-deserved. But here's the thing. They still have a lot of money they could have spent on a pitcher, and they brought in him, and then they made him the ace and let him start opening day at home, and Casey Mize sat there in the bullpen going, who the F is this some bitch to come into my house and take my team? I will beat his ass, his mama ass. He wanted to line him up in the street. So that's the rumor around town is Casey Mize was not happy about, and this for real, not just me BSing. The rumor around town is Casey Mize has not been happy with the way the Tigers organization has treated. There's some favoritism. I want to say. I don't want to say favorite, but I'm the favorite.
Hey, at the end of the day, he has to be professional. So
right. So good luck to him. That's all I'll say.
Good luck to you.
By the way, Casey Mize,
just generating a little bit.
Beat his ass in the. Listen, just go at him in the locker room. Take a chair upside his head.
There you go.
Fried chicken, cute, good.
Yeah, I need fried chicken. I took the scary bet and I went under the 6.5 in that Atlanta game. It's a very low total, but these two teams can't hit right now.
I degenerate a little. I took the Rays first 5 minus 4.5 at minus 149.
Oh boy!
Just now?
Oh,
I just need 2 runs in 4 innings. Okay,
you're dead. You're dead to me.
I'll be all right.
Lenny, I have the Rays run line. Am I dead to you too?
No, because that was a smart bet. You want to know what wasn't a smart bet? Tigers Rays Nerfy.
That was a bad move.
That was my other my 2 handicap picks today were the Tigers Rays Nerfy and the Braves Brewers Nerfy. So 1-1. Start today. Be done with it.
Oy vey.
Well, what were the lines on those Nerfies? The Braves one had to be pretty juice.
First five.
I could tell you because I have it on Facebook where I put it up.
Do we like the Marlins to dominate the Nats with Pablo Lopez on the hill? I will
back Pablo Lopez each and every time he's on the mound.
Yeah,
I got the run line at plus money. Pablo Lopez he's got to be the front runner for Cy Young at the moment.
So everyone get ready to fade him next year.
Yeah, everybody get ready. Well, he was good last year.
Yeah, he was. We were like,
but he was good for part of the year last year. Like he finished with a 3.07 ERA, but he's putting up borderline Jacob deGrom numbers from last year in the beginning of the year with a 1.05 ERA, 46 strikeouts and 8 walks, 5 earned runs, which 3 of them were against Arizona. 2 of them came in the first inning. That one. He's been very, very solid this year. He's my pick for Cy Young at the moment, and I'll back him every time.
That Tigers Rays Nerfy was minus 135, and the Braves Brewers was minus 150.
Okay.
All right, I took the Marlins run line too at plus 110.
Well, you did.
I did. Now that I'm degenerating, I can lay run.
Hey, how's the tanking of the bankroll going?
Not well. It just keeps growing. Thanks.
I'm not doing well. I hate when I make money.
Oh, it sucks.
This is terrible.
It doesn't understand what we're trying to do here.
It did not understand the assignment.
It did not. It did not. All right, we've only got 15 minutes to go. So let's say goodbye to Tim, and we'll pay some bills. So, Tim, your plays of the day, we like in the WNBA, Seattle and the over. That is the WNBA Wednesday play of the day, Seattle plus 3 points and the over. You took the 3 or you took the money line?
I took the 3. I got 3.5 last night, or this morning. But yeah, either one will work.
Okay. If you guys are looking for Timothy Earle's premium plays, you guys have to head over to picksandparlays.net. We've got a new promo code. It's NHL. See how I smile at the end of that? NHL. And it's going to save 20% off whatever you buy from the Twins. What do you guys got going on over there? What are you good at right now?
Baseball's been up and down. WNBA, we're getting into totals, so that should ramp up a little bit. NBA, I've been doing pretty well. I had Boston last night, but I've been doing pretty good in the playoffs. NHL, Nick went 1-1, but he had Tampa Bay last night, so plus money.
I went 2-0 in the NHL yesterday, so if he needs any tips, just send him my way. I got this.
I'll send him your way. I got you.
What are you guys doing on here? What are you putting out on TikTok? Is CSGO going on?
Yeah, majors going on. The next games are on Thursday, so you'll see a video tonight for them. Furia plays tomorrow in the playoffs. So that should be fun. Yeah, no, I love Furia. That's my team right there.
Furia and Astralis are my teams.
Oh, Astralis didn't even make the legends. No, they bombed out of the major.
What?
How's Nip doing?
That's so disappointing.
Nip is they're in the playoffs as well. They're going up against FaZe in the first round.
Love it. They're hard.
I love when she asks how Nip's doing, because I hear, how's your Nip doing? And I'm like, why are you asking him about his nipples? This is weird.
It's weird because he sent you a picture of his nipples and you're still not quite over that.
No, I didn't.
I was okay.
I did.
I
was okay with him.
I'm like, I remember sending him the turnsy. I don't remember what it said. Okay. All right.
I remember that.
Lay off the sauce, Tim Earle. Lay off the sauce, brother. That's why we measure in grams, not ounces.
I'm sorry, Alan. I'm sorry. I haven't been up that late. Like, I really haven't been. I've been like laying down around 8:30 and just kind of dozing out. And then I wake up and scream at Usher, like, go to bed. And then he's like, okay. And he'll come and give me a kiss and go to bed.
There you go.
So yeah, the past 2 nights I'm on a workout, eat healthy, get your head right. Get your head right.
I'm going to start a new diet. Mandy and we were going
I'm going to Michael Franti tomorrow. You know what? I always thought Michael Franti was like a Michael Bublé or maybe like a Peter Frampton, or maybe I'm just adding those names together. I was sure Michael Franti played a flute or something. Apparently he's a rapper, but I've got tickets to his concert. I'm going tomorrow. Yeah,
American rapper.
To Brooklyn. Yeah. Going to the Brooklyn Bowl, y'all.
I've been getting into English rap, European rap, like that London Underground shit. Don't ask me why, but I get into stuff like that. I get into a groove and I hear a song and then I get into that artist and then I'm on that scene. And so that's my current, yeah, this guy.
Listen to German rap. That's kind of fun.
Who are Die Antwoord? I got real deep into them a few years back and saw them at the cause, but they're South African rap, and I watched all their videos. They do little movies. I mean, they were in Chappie, that movie Chappie, and also I Want to Be Yolandi.
Yeah.
If I can't be Tate Girl, then I want to be Yolandi when I grow up. Period.
Oh, Jay Jones.
That's how I feel about it. Okay, Jay Jones. What's going on, Jay Jones? Let's go Celtics. Okay, guys. So we are, Tim, I'll let you go. Thank you so much for popping in. Don't forget, follow the Earle Sports Bets on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Twitter, on everything that you can follow someone on.
The gram.
On the gram. Are you guys on the gram?
Yeah, I post all of the TikToks. I post them over there as well, along with all of our thumbnails for our free pick videos. So yeah.
That's the only gram I'm unfamiliar with.
Okay.
That one.
Yeah, they're heavy on the gram. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we got to get the Earle Sports Bets, Earle Sports Brothers to 2,000 subscribers on their YouTube channel, and here's why: because they're at 19. What are you at, Tim?
1911.
1911 right now. So we got to get them. We got a long ways to go. We got about 100 to go. But once we get to 2,000, Tim Earle is going to dance topless on TikTok to a song.
He put the topless part in.
And you agreed. And I'll roll tape back.
Yeah, I'm against all of this. I don't want to help you. First of all, when I helped you get to 1,000, I didn't get
pick
so
a
much
song.
Thank you out of that. So
first of all,
not super stoked to say extra words when I'm not going to get 2 extra words out of you. Thank you for building up my TikTok or my whatever, but also don't want to see you dance topless at all.
I don't want to see myself dance topless
either. I'm going to dance to I touch myself. I want you to touch me. That's what he's going to dance.
What?
I love myself.
I love how you switch it every single time we talk about it.
Yeah, yesterday it was Whitney Houston.
You got to go deeper into this game.
Yeah, yesterday it was Whitney Houston.
Oh, see, now if it was an I Will Always Love You, and maybe he's got a coconut bra on. It's not topless.
Oh, okay. I might still have one of those from when I went to Hawaii. I might still have one.
Yeah, because I wore a straw grass skirt with a coconut bra and played in a poker tournament.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like an average Tuesday.
Sounds like you really just dress up like a minion for Halloween. I love that minion. What if Tim dresses up? Okay, I'm in on this, but I want a better prize if I help you. Yeah,
we'll figure out something. It will be over on.
You get a signed 8x10 of the video, like a screenshot of the video of Tim. And by the way, if it's a coconut bra, you have to have a wardrobe malfunction.
What if he has to dress up like a Barbie doll and dance to Barbie Girl?
No, well, that's too easy. That's a Saturday for him. He's got to have a wardrobe malfunction. He's got to have a coconut fall. It's got to have a Janet Jackson wardrobe malfunction.
Nip slips.
We'll figure this out as soon as we get there.
We'll do a poll. We'll let the Woodies decide. That's how.
We'll put a post up and we'll have something, and whoever gets the most likes or whatever. Yeah, I like it.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, also, guys.
Check out Tim on OnlyFans. He gives out his sports picks and pictures.
I do not have an OnlyFans.
Sports picks and dick pics. Yep. Sports picks with dicks.
Tippy toes and good picks. I don't know what
Tippy toes for all my bros.
Oh my God.
It's gotta be for the homies.
It's always for the homies.
Right on.
All right, good time.
All right. Well, before we get out of hand.
All right. I love you, Tim. Thanks for stopping in as always. You know I like to ruffle your feathers. That's how we roll. Okay, we'll see you next Wednesday for WNBA Wednesday with Tim Earle. Follow him everywhere you can follow him, unless it's off the edge of a cliff. Then just
I would not recommend that.
Stand your ground. Okay, we'll see you later, Tim.
See ya.
Okay, so let's cruise through a bit of bills. That guy, that old knucklehead. So remember, the Max Wagers Network has a daily lineup. So everyone needs to like and subscribe to the Max Wagers Network. It kicks off every day with Midday Money. Sean Higgs and Tim Earle doing baseball picks, player props. Then you guys cruise to me. Congrats, you made it. Morning Wood. Then right now, in about 8 minutes, you're cruising right over to Just Parlays with Chris King. Him and these two guys, Scott and Scott, were all on Total Chaos last night. So if you guys missed it, we did MLB Total Chaos with Chris King and Scott and Scott. Chris King, comma, Scott and Scott. Grammatically, that's...
You should do a chaos, and by we, I mean obviously you, because you're the chaos queen. Like where we mix up the Scott and Scott against like me or Nick or Tim, and then like mix it and like Higgs against one of them, like kind of mix the winners and whiners and picks and parlays.
I've done that before, but here's the reason why I do it the way I do it is because Tuesdays is winners and whiners, Wednesday is hockey, Thursday is insiders room, and then Friday. So it's just so I don't have to book 3 people a day every single day. And find out. And booking 3 people is really texting 6 people and then waiting for responses and matching them up. And what sports do you do and what time and what's my time? So this way it's just a set thing. Eventually, possibly, but right now, I mean, you dropped out of hockey. I don't even have you on my hockey anymore.
I got some shit going on. My whole house is sick with stomach flu now. Since I've been sick on Monday, Mandy's gotten sick. Brendan's home today sick. Mandy got sick last night. It was bad. And then Brendan's sick today. I'm staying in my room. I told none of them, don't even talk to me. Don't even don't even knock on the door. Stay away.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, no, I know you're busy. I don't give you a hard time. And I know that that was your time, right? Yeah. I know that if I need you on something and I say, hey, can you fill in chaos, you'll do it for me. So I'm not even mad at you.
Plus I suck at it.
Well, no, you were really good at it, and then you weren't anymore.
Well, I stopped like putting energy into it, and then I was just like showing up and going through the motions. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going this way because that one guy's going that way. Then it just became picking against Nick, and for a long time, I was doing really good.
But Nick doesn't care anymore either, so that's why I like to stick with Terry.
That's why I started losing.
Yeah, well, he was never winning to begin with. In fairness, Nick's record is 12, 24, and 3. It's his NHL record for chaos. I think yours is still better than that. You're 15, 17, and 3. So, I mean, you're still better than that.
By the way, I know we only got a few minutes, but
no offense, Nick, because I know part of the reason for that is that you don't care. So, I mean, that's part of it.
Yeah. Handicapper, Sean Austin is leading the group real quick.
Is he? Jonathan Austin. He's got baby luck. He has baby luck all over him.
I'm going to have to
who's in second? Who's in third?
I'm going to pull that up.
Okay.
I don't know if I can make it bigger.
All right. Sean Detroit Lenny. I don't think you should be allowed to compete if we can't all compete. That's BS.
I thought everybody was going to, so that's why I did. And then Nick and Tim dropped out, and then nobody else did. So, and here's the thing: last week
that is BS. After you yelled at me that I can't, and then all 3 of your little asses got in there, and you.
I only yelled at you because every day you wanted an update on the records. Every hour. Did this person's game end? Did this person's thing end?
Because you're scared of the queen, you little wieners. Wieners. All right. Bye. I'm out. On that note, I'm out. You want to boot me out of my own contest? You can't win anywhere, even though you tried to win and be a cheater.
Here's the thing.
Not
it's not your contest anymore. It's mine. Bye, folks.